I mean, the Book of Mormon, by its own claimed population statistics, should have been the largest Native American settlements in all of North, South, and Central America. I mean, how big was Zarahemla supposed to be, supposedly at the height of its population?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
A few 100,000 people, right? The Jaredites numbered like 2 million people before they all killed each other off, right? Those are massive, right? Like what LA is like, what, 8 million people? Right? You think that we wouldn't find evidence of a city from 4000 BCE that had 2 million people in it?
There's a lot of things that kind of ended up washing it. Like, we don't know about every single...
Washing away? How did they wash away?
It comes down to bones end up deteriorating very fast.
Okay, but structures of buildings take a lot longer to deteriorate.
And when another culture comes in and moves in after the other one, we saw this all the time with the Aztecs.
And entire cities that have lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of buildings all around each other take a really long time to deteriorate. And when they deteriorate,
depends on what they build them out of.
They just don't disappear. They get covered by layers of sediment that we can dig down and find them. That's how archaeology works, right?
Depends.
It depends.
Yeah. Think about Hawaii. Okay. Hawaii has, when they're building grass huts forever, right? Are we going to find a lot of like ancient remnants of these grass huts? Grass huts, not everything is so permanent.
You're probably going to find if bundles of sticks put together that resembled it. But if you don't find the grass huts themselves, you know what else you're going to find? Garbage dumps. You're going to find tools. You're going to find stones that are turned into tools. You're going to find
stuff like this
of a civilization from 4000 BCE in upstate New York that had 2 million people in it.
Yes, we do.
We find evidence of that.
Yes, we do.
Please provide me a citation.
So,
prove to me right now that we have evidence for a civilization that was 2 million people large, that all fought themselves to the death in somewhere in New England from 4000 BCE. Prove that to me right now. Kyle, do you not understand what I'm saying? Do you know how big a city has to be to inhabit 2 million people?
Okay. There's been giants in the land.
You've driven through Salt Lake City, right? It's like 600,000 people. Do you know how big a city has to be for 2 million people to be there?
Yeah.
And you're telling me that we find evidence in the mound builders?
There's a lot of evidence out there. Yeah. And
for 2 million people.
Giants.
Kyle. Okay. You must be able to recognize that you're being extremely dishonest right now.
No, I'm not. I'm being completely sincere. Okay.
Then I feel like you're just the work. Show me the work.
Kyle, I defy you to justify the stupid shit you just said. Let me help you with it. There's lots of evidence out there that there was cities 4,000. What was it? 4,000 years ago?
6.
That there were millions of people in North America, cities with millions of people in North America, with steel and horses and all of this bullshit. And your claim of evidence for that is Cahokia? Really? Where a few thousand people literally gathered rocks and piled them on top of each other to build that whatever their few little mounds that could not possibly have sustained even 1 million people, not even 100,000 people. They had to be living off the land. That's the only reason the only reason Cahokia could sustain anybody is because it didn't. These people didn't need a city. That's it. But your excuse, this is the beautiful part. How does he justify the complete absence of evidence of a city for millions of people? By making them bigger. But no, he makes them bigger. So suddenly it's not just millions of people, it's millions of giants. No, Kyle, you're going the wrong way.
This doesn't help your case, man.
It's one thing if you want to argue that the city was made out of cake mix and that there'd be no evidence at all. But no, you say there is evidence and that they're giants. fucking know. Kyle, show me. I'm going to cut a clip from this discussion right here. I'm going to put it on my channel so that everybody can see it. Kyle,
Wonderful.
present the bullshit. Expose your ass as a liar. Cough it up, dude. This is the advantage, Bryce, of having a written debate. This is why science is done in written debates, because you don't get morons getting away with saying stupid shit like that except on a stage debate.
That we have evidence. We're finding more every day, and that fucking flies. No, I'm sorry, it just doesn't. It doesn't.